Yeah, let's do Priest. I want to do more Shaman. We did a Shaman, I think, last time. So, we did one run and it was a Shaman, and it did go 12, but I haven't actually played a Priest in a little bit, I think. Priest is very good, so. Here I don't know. Priest-Warlock should be really good. Priest-Mage should also be pretty good. Priest-Hunter is an abomination, but probably not that bad. I guess, man. We literally just started. How are you doing? Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I've done either of these. Have I done? I think I might have done a Priest-Mage. I don't know. Priest-Mage and Priest-Warlock are both really good for different reasons. Priest sometimes has a problem that you don't actually get enough card generation or draw, and both Mage and Warlock basically solve that. You're gonna try out Priest Rogue? Yeah. Priest Rogue, Priest Demon Hunter. Those are probably the best ones for Priest. Because there's just so many things, like if you get ahead on board as Priest, you just kind of win. I think I want to try Priest Warlock. I can't remember. Problem is, it's like, since the deck tracker doesn't show, it's really hard for me to remember which ones I've actually done before. Because I forget if I've done a Priest. I forget if I've done a Priest Mage before. I think I did one, and I think it was kind of disappointing, if I remember correctly. But I don't know if I remember correctly. I think I'm gonna pick Life Top. I did a Priest Druid, and that one sucked. I did a Priest. What was this one? This was a Priest Rogue. The Priest Rogue did really well, obviously. I don't think I've done a Priest Warlock. Actually, I don't think I've done either. Alright, let's do Warlock. I think I like Warlock, and I think Priest is probably the best class for Warlock. Mage is probably better with Warrior, I would guess. So, yeah, we'll try to do that, and hopefully we can get a Warrior Mage later. How you doing, Sidika? What's the name of the rating overlay? It's called Arena Tracker. If you Google it, you should find like a GitHub link. This thing never works in dual class, the first pick. Cards are all kind of pickable. I don't think it's silence. The win rates in Priest are just so damn high. I've really liked Voidwalker when I've had it. I think I might just take that. Penflinger is definitely good too. I don't know whether 63 is a high score or not in this combination, because the ratings are... The thing I figured out is it seems like these are specifically Priest Warlock numbers. So the win rate of Priest Warlock is higher than the win rate of Priest, which is why this thing... These are like comparable cards, but this thing's like way higher win rate. It's just because when you have these two heroes together in this order, everything's going to have a really high win rate. So all the Warlock cards are going to be skewed up. I'm going to check in Warlock. It makes it harder to compare, to get a fair comparison too. I'm going to compare in Warlock, Penflinger versus Voidwalker. Voidwalker's higher win rate than Warlock. That means you don't have Life Tap. Not having Life Tap should actually make Penflinger better. So I think that means this is a better card. We'll see. This will take a Felton. That should be a pretty low rating. Let's get all the Murlocs, right? Really, that should be a really high one. We'll see it. It's really good if we can get dragons, and you get more dragons probably than you expect to get because we're a Priest. Yeah. Easy pick here. Hey, look, a dragon. This card's really good, though. You can see the win rate's higher. I think we'll go for this, though. Luminance probably isn't going to be as good. It's a pretty high score. Maybe we'll just take this. We can get dragon lackeys. Damn. I want the pen flinger now. Alright. Oh, this is rough. Damn. Oh, this is brutal. They're both so good. What do we do? See, the win rate on the AUG is actually higher, but the ratings from both Lightforge and Hearth Arena, it's higher for Temple Enforcer. Being Warlock probably makes Temple Enforcer a bit worse. Like, I just want the Temple Enforcer, so honestly, I can't tell you it's right, but I kind of want it. We already have 2 1s, and that doesn't help it, I think. And not great things to give Divine Shield on, except this is, I guess, pretty good. But Scribe is great. Loading up on Taunt could be nice. Wanderer feels a little underwhelming with all the pings and stuff. We'll try it. I'm honestly not a fan of picking a bunch of 7s early like this, but we'll try it. Having Arcane Explosion could be okay. Don't really have anything for this right now. It's between these two. I think. Like a really overpriced Holy Ripple that doesn't heal. It's pretty damn bad. It might just be better. I mean, we have two Voidwalkers though, so. We'll try this. No! We have a scribe for this now. Still not great, to be honest. So we could get stuff for it. The cards don't really excite me all that much. Room versus School Spirits. They're both really good. School Spirits is much better if you want to be completely off board. Broom could just be the tempo you need sometimes. I think I'm gonna go for the Broom. There's the likelihood that you can get other types of AoE like Holy Nova or whatever. A Broom is really hard to replace, I think. You're not likely to get another Broom. And then you say that and you immediately get another Broom, right? And then you never get Holy Nova for the rest of the draft. Hey, look, a Broom. We'll just take the Shade Quill. We don't have the right synergy for Shade Quill right now is the issue. Okay. We don't have much. This is probably a Kel'thuzad. We don't have much for it right now. These classes have the potential to have so much with Kel'thuzad that's probably worth taking just for the upside, honestly. Barista is... It would be It could do something. You can get like a Lackey back or something like this, but not exciting. This could get a lot worse. Especially if you get things that would activate this, it would make this significantly worse. We'll go for the Kel'thuzad, hope we get some more removal. Do we ever take this just for the removal? For Kel'thuzad? Probably not. Probably just need a 3-drop. And the question is Jeweler or Gazer actually better? It seems like the odds of... I haven't played with it too much, but it seems like the odds of Gazer actually doing anything with its effect are really low. It actually has about the same win rate as Chaos Gazer in Warlock. Before the patch it was better. Before the patch Jeweler was better. Now they're about tied. There's not a lot of data. Do you think I just prefer the stat line here? 3/4 just feels so much better right now. Gotta be Scorpid, right? We shouldn't need a 10 drop with these classes. Oh yeah, that's our value. Oh yeah, here's our AoEs. We do not have very good Shadow Flame targets in this deck, outside of the Scribe and the Enforcer, and maybe the Shade Quill. If you can somehow get a Shadow Flame that actually kills the entire board with Kel'thuzad, I don't think you can eat the Kel'thuzad and have it go off. So you can't just combo like that. But there is probably more potential with Kel'thuzad there. I don't know. You can do a lot with Breath in the Infinite even. I think you just go for Breath. It's just a much better card. You can see how high some of the Warlock win rates were. These are actually not that far off. I think it's because this card's just really good right now. My thing is we just have 2 dragons right now. I really am a bit worried that this is going to be really hard to combo in this deck. Interesting that this card's almost as high win rate as this is. I think I'd rather just have the guaranteed proc. I think it's between these two. Honestly, Delinquents aren't a bad Shadow Flame target though. Going for a smaller one. Yeah, actually, I'll take it for that reason. Oh. In my experience, Shadow Council has just been absolutely batshit broken. I don't know if it's as good right now, though. Has a slightly higher win rate in Warlock than Colossus does. I feel like our card quality is high enough. I don't really want to overwrite stuff. It just feels like a risk. Taking a 10 drop is also a risk, but One thing our deck really doesn't have right now. Single target removal. Which makes the long game a lot sketchier. We're also playing a class combination where we don't have any answer to a Proto Drake unless we get mind control. Which I feel like would make the long games really sketchy. Well, we get initiation of Proto Drake. That's not even that good though. I'm thinking we might want the Shadow Council because I don't think we actually want to play the long game. That's pretty good. Can I just take all of them, please? The hell is this? It's amazing that Brobone is... It might even be the Vile Fiend. I mean, you can see the win rates there. Is Vile Fiend actually better? It might just be better. We also desperately need 2-drop. But we need the hard removal too. Ugh. This might be a Vile Fiend. Destroyer does not proc Kel'thuzad either. And honestly, removal does feel a bit weaker right now. This is probably a Vile Fiend. Yeah. I think we're doing it. We also don't have any cards that combo with the Brobone. We have the life tap, but that's it. Might be a Mana Wraith. Don't particularly want a Mana Wraith. It's probably better than this thing. Slowing down a game could be good with the Kel'Thuzad Shadow Flame combo. Been watching the YouTube bots for a while? Nice, welcome. It's good. Not that you need this as much in these classes, but still good. Since we took those 2s, we can probably afford to take this. Otherwise, we would have been forced to take this, right? We have 4 2s right now. Could still use another one. We could still use threats too. This makes us pretty much set on late game threats. And then we just want to fill in with the last 2 picks. That fills in. Okay, and a 2. Or a mind control. I mean, I was looking for a 2-drop, but a mind control. Okay, you know. Alright. We'll take a mind control. That works. Alright. It's a very balanced deck. We could have had a Colossus up here too, and then we would have been like a really thick, heavy deck, just with that 1 extra card up there. But this is probably better. 2 good taunts and a mind control. It's like, it should be, you could get like you'd rather have Twin Tyrant, but I mean, at least functionally it makes sense. Pretty good late game. It's good with life tap, it should be anyway. Hey Popsio, how you doing? Welcome anyone else who's new here.
Anduin versus Throw.
For Doomhammer.
The light shall bring victory.
I don't know if this is a keep or not. If we toss it, it means we're looking for... We probably should toss it, but we don't have that many 2s. We do have a couple 1s. It's a Shaman Druid going Discover Lackey into tap into Jeweler is probably death. Honestly. doing well. I'm a little sleepy today. Probably just doing one run today. Do we do the thing? I kind of feel like we do the thing. I think we do the thing. I regret nothing. I mean, I kind of regret this, but, you know, we'll get by. We'll get by. I feel like we just want... I don't know, since we have a 3-5 on board, is this actually better than this? It would be. I don't know. If we don't take this one, it might be unplayable on 4, and that would be really bad for us. You're learning Chinese too, nice. What made me start? I started, honestly, just because I had a lot of Chinese friends at work. It was like the main reason. I learned Japanese in high school, but then I started learning, I was gonna start learning Korean, but then I realized I didn't have that many Korean friends, and I also didn't have very many, any other reasons to learn Korean, so. Because it's just a less useful language speaking on the global scale, so I just decided that the other one would be more useful. I kind of think we want to put the pressure on here. This probably gets better in this game because he's not really doing anything right now. I regret everything. You can coin Lightning Storm. We took the Taunt Lackey. We could have played this last turn and taunted this to kind of answer that. This just always happens, right? I think we just take these trades. Could have gone face with the 2-3, I guess. Huh. I guess we just have to drop the summoner. Probably go... Yeah, we could get Savage Roared. Oh god. Oh. Surely it never happens, right? I guess we'll kill one. If we don't kill one, Savage Roar is 14 damage. Yeah, we would actually be dead to Savage Roar. He could just Bloodlust us too. So bad. I guess I could have used it with Broom on 7. I just didn't really want to drop the Shade Quill right into the board. I guess if you use this thing with Broom, it wouldn't be as terrifying, though, so... what is he doing? Okay. He's guess we forced him to use that the turn before it was free. He just took he took 2 extra face damage for no reason. It doesn't feel like he's sitting on a hex, I don't know. It's probably never going to be a better turn to play this. Why do you start learning Chinese? Ludo.
What to do?
And then that giant dragon you played on turn 3 is finally dead. Now we can start doing things.
You win this.
Or not. Move to Shanghai. Nice. I was thinking... I might try to move to Taiwan. I don't think I want to move to China proper, but I would definitely move to Taiwan.
Anduin versus Kerash.
Victory or death!
The light shall bring victory.
Keep this again. A little sketched by some mainland security concerns. Yeah. You haven't heard many good things about mainland China? Well, most people outside of China don't hear many things, period, about China. Except for, I mean, things that I guess you would classify as negative propaganda. Like, I'm not saying that as a defense of, you know, certain things about China, but yeah. And other things they do that are just legitimately terrible, you know. There's that too. There are good things about China, it's just, you know. We do only hear about the bad things here. But there are bad things. They're playing bad things. Okay, I was thinking we might coin the Temple Enforcer, but now that we have the Void Walker, that's probably just better.
Why do you call?
We can do this. Well, that sucked. Rusty Raider, this kind of works. We can also just play Temple Enforcer and he has ping, so I guess we have to trade if we do that. He's gonna heal anyway, so yeah, this is probably fine. I am American, yeah. Still out of range. I mean, honestly, like the way I view like the Chinese government is like, I felt, you know, I went there because I felt like it was like, relatively speaking, for things that, I mean, I don't know if you consider China first world or not, but like for places that aren't like at least like, you know, super first world, I felt like it was pretty one of the safest places you could go. Because, I mean, depends on where you are in China. Like, a lot of China you would pretty easily classify as third world, but I mean, their cities are super, super first world, so, you know. They're developing, right? It's the way you would describe it, I think, the best, so. They're partway there, but partway not there. What kind of level am I on the language? I haven't taken any HSK because I think there used to be a site near me, but I looked recently and like there's no site near me anymore, so I can't even really take them easily. I'd have to like freaking fly somewhere, go like really far out of my way just to be able to take one. But I think if I took HSK 3 blind, I would probably pass. If I studied for like a month, I bet I could pass HSK 4. So I mean, that's kind of like the level I'm at. Because I haven't studied for them specifically, I would have to actually do that, you know, but... Dude, I almost misclicked on this.
We will hold the black pit.
So even trading there almost doesn't feel worth it, but... I don't know. I also don't want to miss all this damage. Guy's playing really greedy. Kind of need to kill him. You don't have time for this, sir. I mean, if he has a polymorph, I guess he does. You know, heavy salad or salé. Then those are L's, right? Thanks for the prime sub. Welcome, welcome. You have your HSK4 exam in December. Nice, nice. Why we now have dragon? Probably just want a Rusty Raider that Mage Scribe now. We'll take a look and see what we get here. We could get something really good, possibly. Or we could get something we don't have any use for at all. That works too. We have to hope, like, if he just plays a giant taunt now, we need to just hope we get something off the steward. Or at least hope we draw a dragon. Still going through it the hard way. Got you recommended on YouTube. Nice, nice. Welcome, welcome. And there's the thing we expected. We could... Oh, we can mind control it next turn. Kinda like that. If we're planning on mind controlling it, we might want to... Yeah, with Steward we can also fish for a removal. So you could do like this, but it should be more pressure, honestly, to just do these. So we'll see what we get here. If we get like a Shadow Word Death or something. Also... Or Silence. We might just want to silence it, honestly. I think we do. I didn't really position right for combustion, but if he has like spell damage combustion, we could be really, really sad. Robotics, nice. But yeah, Shanghai is cool. It's definitely, I mean, it's a lot like New York City, basically. It's different because Chinese cities are just different, but it would compare a lot to like New York City.
Magic is not a toy. Do not lose these.
Maybe I could have killed the 1/1 with the 1/4. But we set up lethal this way. Yeah. Excellent draw. You'd be scared to move to a different country? No. I would also be scared. The funny thing is, though, is like, if I moved to like Shanghai or Beijing, I'm pretty sure I would actually have like, I would have more friends around me than I do now, because I know that many people over there. It would actually be like a positive social move moving halfway around the world for me. So it'd be a little awkward with Twitch though, because you can't really stream from there. So I don't know how that would work out exactly. You could try. I don't know. Streaming on VPN or whatever would be pretty difficult.
The light shall bring victory.
The thing that's a little, honestly, like the thing that would be really difficult, like the thing that was difficult just traveling in China, like there's friendly people there, but strangers in general are not friendly in China. That's something that you'd get used to probably, but initially it really wears down on you. Like, because the last time I was there, just for like, after like 2 weeks, I was like, get me out of this place, basically. And then I went to Taiwan, and Taiwan was like freaking paradise after that. It's like literally night and day difference. Can't stream. Pretty much everything. If it's an American country, it's probably banned in China. So yeah, Twitch is banned, Google's banned, anything. If you don't know, it's probably banned. Because we don't have to play the Thrasher necessarily, but if you play the Saboteur and it gets like bees down or something, you feel really dumb. You feel really dumb if you can't scorpid this thing down. So I think we'll play this even though we don't necessarily need to. But essentially the way it works, if you're something like a social media platform, especially in China, they just have requirements like, it's the same requirements they have for their internal companies, where the way it works is you don't just run a business in China. If at least by the point you get to become like a major corporation, every corporation in China is an extension of the Chinese government. So, if you have information that the government deems useful, you are giving that information to the government, or you are not existing in China. That's just how it is. So, a lot of companies like, Google, Facebook, see what they ask for and they're like, hell no, we're not giving you all of that shit. And they probably can't either, because our government would tell them, you are not giving them that shit or we are shutting you down. So, it's just like, yeah. The short answer, one way or another, it's just like, yeah, that all stuff is just, that's never gonna change. Like, anytime soon. Unless there's, I don't know. Honestly, that's probably just never gonna change, period. Unless something happens to the Chinese Communist Party, but I don't think that's happening anytime soon.
What now?
Thing's probably gonna die, but you're almost certain it will never change. There's absolutely no line of sight in it changing anytime soon. I think it will change like someday, potentially. Because I mean, for it to change, what has to happen, they need to, for anything to change in China, they need to develop, their country needs to develop to the point that so many people are so well off, which they're going to be relatively soon, honestly. Like, they have to get to the point where so many people are so well off that they're powerful, the people are powerful enough and able to say, we're not willing to take this shit anymore, basically. They need to have, like, not really like a full revolt, but, you know, like, it has to get, like, and things will get that direction. At the rate of growth China is doing, you know, eventually, like, because, you know, like, educated people in China are very aware of, like, you know, the foreign internet and things like that. So, like, they know what's going on, you know, but it's just, like, you know, there's not nearly enough incentive for them to do anything about it. Because if you try to do anything about it, you kind of tend to disappear, you know? So it's not a very good, it's not a great idea for your life expectancy and things like that, you know? So, you know. And it would just get squashed so fast that it would never go anywhere anyway, so there's just no point. We can steal that. After I've said all this, I'm gonna find out that suddenly my Chinese visa is revoked. I'll get a phone call like a couple hours from now. It's like, oh yeah, no, you don't get to do these things anymore. Oh, I get the other minion too? Oh, I didn't even think about that. Nice.
A charming composition.
So you could literally you could like, if you had a Proto Drake, you could just Shadow Flame your own Proto Drake on an empty board if you wanted to. It would actually be worth it. That's actually kind of funny. But I mean, the whole reason like nothing's gonna change in China anytime soon, or possibly ever, is, I mean, a huge amount of it is, you know, China does keep like so much information away from the masses, basically, right? That, you know, the average Chinese person's perception of the world is very, very different from anyone that lives outside China, right? But information spreads eventually if you just give it time and you give people technology and stuff, right? It happens. So the other thing is like,
The light shall bring victory.
I mean, this, I don't know, the best way to put it, I guess, is it's not necessarily to their advantage to change either, you know? A lot of people do believe it's not, right? So even you know, no matter what happens, they might still, you know, it might not become popular ever to change, essentially. Alright, we're gonna Shadow Council on like 5, right? There's a lot of Western propaganda against China. There's a lot of it. It's everything you hear about China, also. Everything they say about us is also propaganda, you know. They get probably a more accurate view of us than we do of them, though. Honestly, I can say that. I think I think they honestly they probably have a more accurate view of our government than they do of their own government.
Step up!
Well, we definitely have a more accurate view of our government than we do of theirs. 99% of Chinese people love their government. I mean, the easiest way if you want to piss off, like, if you're talking to, like, a Chinese person you don't know at all, and if you wanted to piss them off, the easiest way to do it would just be to say, I like Chinese people, but I don't like your government. That will piss off, like, 95% of people over there, if you just say that to them. Don't do that, though. I'm not telling you guys to say that. Please don't. This is kind of unfair. The only thing is we can't really get scrap imp value right now. So yeah, we might want to chill out a little bit. Yeah, I think we'll do this. We'll just only put out 1818 worth of stats. We could put out more stats, but I think we're happy with 1818 on turn 5. I mean 99. I meant 18 total stats.
What a tragedy! Better write this down.
This gets ignored all day, right? Alright, 6 mana for a 9/10 taunt and a 4/3. That seems just totally reasonable. There's a lot of things, like, I mean, if you... That honestly is, like, something that people would naturally say, right? But, like, if you understand Chinese people, you know, like, you don't say that. You don't want to say something like that to a Chinese person. Or at least not to someone that isn't very aware of foreign culture and the foreign world and stuff. There's a lot of things you would say... A lot of things you would say about China, or if you mention the word Taiwan or something like that, and not as a subset of China, you know, things like that. Like, these are things that people don't all understand, but, like, you know. Because one of the other things is, like, you know, people there don't even understand that there's a debate about, like, whether or not Taiwan is part of China. If you say Taiwan as if it's an independent entity, they're just gonna look at you like you're stupid. They don't say, like, no, it's not. They're like, no, what? They look at you like, what the fuck, are you dumb? Pog. Probably counterproductive. Although I guess, like, 2 of those things on the board, you just completely board lock. I mean, you get to life tap. Maybe it wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Coin Fireball on a 3-drop. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to overwrite this, aren't we? Why? I mean, I'm pretty sure I would have killed that for you, but okay. The fuck is this? Bruh. It's just, do we want to go 2-2 or do we want to go 4?
Consider.
You might just have to like accept this, and assuming we can play something, it should be. God, if we draw mind control or something, it's so bad. If we draw either of these. Oh, we can put something on top of our deck. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, I think we're gonna have to do this. Yeah, we just want something we can play, right? So this is fine. We get this massive board out before he can even flame strike it. That was probably wrong, right? We probably should have charged this into here because we just get to do this now. Right? Do not misorder this turn. Bit of actually I couldn't have positioned better. Yeah. Oh yeah, but I mean, Popsio, you said like you wouldn't say that to an American. I know, sorry, Ludo said that. I mean, I've been told that a million times. Americans understand that. Depending on where you are, if you're in a city in America, everyone hates the country. Everyone hates America if you're in a city. All Americans hate America in cities, for the most part. Patriotism is very unpopular where I live. Which is a problem. I'm in Virginia, but I'm right outside DC, so I mean it's basically politically DC, so it's like literally 90% Democrat.
The light shall bring victory.
Like, honestly, if I put, like, I should do this as an experiment, honestly. If I just put on my Tinder profile, like, I hate, like, just super negative stuff about America, I would get, like, a bunch of right. I would get a bunch of right swipes. Now, if I put another profile that said, America is the best, I would get, like, I would probably get right swipes just for people to hate message me. But like very little else. It's like very, very common. The most common, I think this, I don't honestly go on Tinder very much because I haven't met anyone on Tinder in like forever anyway. But like the most common thing I remember seeing, well, the two most common things on Instagram profiles that I see, I mean, on Tinder profiles are Instagrams, just for girls that just want to get free Instagram followers, because what else would Tinder be for, right? And the other one is something that it's effectively, if you support Trump, swipe left. You know, those are the two most common things I see. He probably didn't have another play, but I mean, he wasted a mana, but I guess he probably just didn't have another play anyway. This card is really good against Demon Hunter. Swiping left is negative, yes.
I wonder.
He takes it, yeah. Kind of felt like this would happen. It was such a good ping that he probably just wanted to do it anyway. It's cool. We're buying enough time that like we might we can play Shade Quill and then we have the option of coining Initiation if we want to. We probably won't, but I mean if we get the perfect hit for it, we will. I don't even know what the perfect hit would be. Yeah, I don't know. We're probably just gonna Raider. Initiation, a 3/3 fog. Seems like things are going pretty well. I'm a little worried that he's gonna have like super nuts late game. But we might get some good value out of this though. When you think about what turn we want to play this, like we could play this. If we ever have to give him a good cycle, we would want to play this before giving him the cycle, but otherwise before his 8 turn is probably the best turn to play this, because you want to try to steal the Proto Drake probably. Hobbs is also an expert. He's showing the image for educational purposes, I see. Hobbs has done his research.
Your future is
Okay. I mean, is he trying to set up like the most obvious cycle of hatred in the history of humanity? He's like, maybe my opponent will kill this and play 3 other minions, and I mean, like, what exactly do you think is going to happen here, sir?
She's here.
Your feeble
Yeah, he's probably not going to cycle this turn. It's just if we ever play into cycle, we just need to consider that. I'm pretty glad I didn't do the other play now. We can go wide and he still doesn't have a great cycle. It's like, I guess we're always playing the Thrasher. It's just, do we want to tap and Vile Fiend, or do we just want to play the minions? I think I'd rather play the minions right now. Steal the cycle. Well, we don't have to try to steal the cycle until we actually give him a good cycle. So I'm hoping like he'll play his other cards in hand and then we get an even higher chance for it. It's also just a really bad turn to Mind Vision. We really just don't have the mana for it.
Your feeble
Can you chill out with the Draconids, bro?
The light protects me.
Alright, 50-50. That's a good cycle setup too. Oh man, if we get the cycle right now, it's so good actually. Oh, okay. Probably not Nova and cycle. I mean, it could be. It's probably not. Could be though. We could just chill. We don't really have to do anything. I mean, he has Nova. Not that bad. Actually, Nova Cycle is pretty bad.
To the plane.
Yeah, he probably doesn't have it. I don't know. I think we'll just chill. Like, I don't think Cycle's gonna, like, lose us the game or anything anyway. I guess he would have to, like, pre-bump Cycle. He gets 3. Be pretty bad. Yeah, I don't think he has Cycle, but I mean, we only know one of his 2 cards. Could have it. He definitely doesn't have Cycle. Actually, no, that's the other card in his hand, so I mean, that last card could be Cycle, technically. It's so annoying how we can't initiation the 7-drop, though. Come on. Why's initiation you? That Nova didn't do very much, did it? Like, it literally just... It killed a 3-1 and it healed this guy for 1. It denies us the Holy Nova. I guess he knows we played the Mind Vision, so he knows there's a 50% chance we have the Holy Nova, so I guess he might have been playing around that.
To the plane.
Oh.
We will hold the Black Temple.
Well, do we know his other card is also Holy Nova? Could be. Actually, this is a really good cycle now. Maybe we should have held the 3-1 back. His cycle's actually disgusting. Ooh.
Magic is not a toy.
Okay. Oh. Was not a cycle. Alright, do we want an initiation? Do we want a mind control? We probably just mind control, right? Like, we'd have to like run 2 minions into this. It would cost us a lot to be able to initiation it. Although we could initiation it and Holy Nova and proc it immediately. That's pretty good, actually. You know what? Screw it. Wait, how do we do this? We have to do it this way. We got a silence. No, mind control won't trigger it. It has to be on your side of the board when you cast the spell. So if you steal something with Puzzle Box and you summon a Mage Scribe or steal a Mage Scribe somehow, it doesn't work.
I wonder.
What you could mind control it, get the trigger, and then you initiation your own Mage Scribe. Then you get more triggers later. Wow, what a card. Oh no. This guy had a cycle. Kind of a running joke I make. How often I say the word cycle anytime I'm against any demon hunter. I'm like, oh, is there a cycle? Maybe we should be player on cycle. What's a cycle? Is there a cycle here? You gonna play a cycle? What if he plays a cycle? How much do we play around cycle? I will hold back to play on cycle. I guess. Maybe I should. Yeah, I don't know. You could have killed one of these two. I guess maybe I should have, because now you can kill this on board. But, I mean, it's fine. I don't know, the way the game works right now is like if you don't push damage ever, you're kind of just giving people, you know, anyone could get like a random Dragon Queen or something, so kind of want to kill people. Yeah, he actually had a really insane deck to set up cycle though, because he had like all these 1-drops and stuff, like all these things. Like imagine like turn 10, you have 2 cards in hand, you just like Cable Rat, Lackey, cycle on a good cycle board. I probably should have played this, huh? Oh, probably should have played that, huh? Whatever. You have to do the worst possible order just to trigger your opponent more. Needs to have the 6 mana draw, and then he gets like the 6 mana draw 3, discount all your stuff, and then he needs like Shadow Word Death, Penance, Cycle. And then we actually lose the game. We would actually lose the game so hard, actually. It's okay, we would just have to draw Shadow Flame. Give him a good old rub. I mean, our opponent is not here. You can tell him Happy Hallow's End. He will not hear it, though, because this button has definitely been hit. That is a guarantee. Oh my god, he's here. I'll take that. He's sitting there thinking, if I play the 2-drop on the right, is it more or less likely he will misclick on it? He has to misclick on it with 6 minions.
Anduin versus Malfurion.
Do I play Constructor or BG2? I used to play both for a time. I don't play very much. I don't play either right now. I was playing BGs more recently. I haven't played Constructed for quite a while. But like I played BGs in December just enough to get on leaderboard, and then I stopped. And then I played enough BGs a couple months ago to hit 10k, and then I stopped. The hell is this? Excuse me, sir.
So where does the magic come from?
What is this thing? Do not believe that exists right now. By playing this one first, you give him the information that you have a second one, but also, oh my god. But you gain the option of being able to play double next turn, which it looks like we'll do. I don't think I want to overwrite this board. He's gonna swipe, so be it. I don't really want to overwrite this hand, but I don't know, we might have to. Like, tapping next turn would be really bad. Yeah. I really don't want to overwrite this hand. Okay, that's good. That is a saved. Probably not worth pushing damage right now, honestly. I do have one BG video on there. I don't have a BG gameplay video. I have a I made a video like it was the patch that Reform came out. I was like, look at how broken this hero was. I was right. It's making me regret not going face with this. We should probably hold it one more turn. God, we get full cleared by swipe. Ugh. He had a good swipe earlier. We're probably getting swiped though. Yeah. It's such a bad stakes drop to play right now. It's kind of funny. Scribe honestly just doesn't feel good right now. Like, it's so much worse than Skystalker, feels like. People always have the answers for it right now. The reason Scribe was so good before was people never had, like, the appropriate answers for it. Now people do. No swipe. Wow. Really? Why? I mean, if you're gonna send us a signal like that, that you want us to kill that thing, I'm not gonna do it. I might play the Draconid here because I'm a little worried about the Vanguard getting executed. Gonna head out almost 3 AM. Alright, thanks for hanging out, man. Yeah, I think this thing's getting executed every time. And it also doesn't kill this. It would mean we'd be farming coins, which could be really good, actually. Yeah, getting coins is really good because they're going to become Shadow Council things later. Huh. That might have been the best outcome, actually. Okay, I think we just Shadow Council now. Our plays aren't amazing. You guys ready? Now we probably just play these. Ooh, we get only a 5 mana one now. Nice. God, this is, look at how big these demons are. You usually don't get freaking massive demons like that. Yeah, if we could have just like replaced this with like a 0 mana 3/3, that would have been a little better probably. But We'll accept this.
I wonder.
I was talking about it earlier. Don't think many people were here, but we actually got partnered on YouTube really, really fast. I was looking up stuff online, and they said it would take like a month. And they were saying like pre-COVID it took a month, and it would be slower post-COVID. But then they did it. They accepted my application after like a day. So they probably saw the amount of watch time my videos get, because they were all like 3-hour videos, and they just put me into like the super mega express queue. They're like, yo, we need this guy's money. We need that ad revenue. Give us the ad revenue. Probably tap over Fiend, right? I always forget things are buffed. It's like, oh yeah, this thing is 7 attack, I forgot. I was thinking, oh yeah, 5 attack is enough. Now I just have to get partnered on Twitch, right? That will surely... that's gonna take way longer, probably. Do not Twin Tyrant us. Do not Twin Tyrant us. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. That's weird. His Twin Tyrant didn't summon a 410, it only healed him 2 armor instead. That's weird. That's not how it's supposed to work. How odd. I feel like I wanna do this. That would be so funny. We just do it. He's Druid and Warrior, like what the hell is he gonna do? He already played his improvement roll. Probably damage lack you. Do we care though? I don't really care. It's gonna be hilarious. Same time, this is a 9/7. It's probably not gonna die as is. We can do it next turn. Aha! Now your armor up is even more expensive. I think as a 9/7 it's not likely to die anyway. It's not likely to die, he said. Definitely not gonna die, he said. Not very likely to die, he said. I should have done it, chat. I should have done it. I didn't. Oh yeah, people did tell me to do it. I don't know. How do I blame chat when they told me to do it when I should have done it? Oh, it's a tragedy. Can't blame chat now. I don't know. It's okay, we just get to take -10.
Magic is not a toy.
I'm gonna need to chill out with these giant taunt minions. Alright, can you not make your giant taunt minion even bigger, please?
You're paying for my
He did have the AUG, so it actually didn't matter. It would have still died. But we would have had all those 2-1s. Damn it. We can't even Mind Vision because he has a 1/1 in his hand. And what is this? This is a random spell. Okay. We can only do one of these. We're gonna have to Luminance this. I guess we'll just play the... Oh yeah, this is a 10/10. Yeah, we should probably play that, huh? Yeah, we should probably play the 10/10. Oh, this is a really high chance of lethal. Honestly, this is such a high chance of lethal. Never lethal. Alright, now screw it, I'm gonna get a 1-1. Huh. It's a little risky, you could roll Doomsayer, but we could actually die. Savage Roar, swipe. Well, not with his hand. We know he doesn't have that hand, so. We'll just do the good old play a 5-mana 10/10 and then Shadow Flame it play. Casual 11-mana AoE. One-sided, by the way. Probably run an ad. I literally haven't run an ad yet. We're 90 minutes in. 1 second.
Anduin versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Light smiles upon the just.
Seems pretty good. 2 mana 3/5, 3 mana 4/5, 4 mana 4/7. That seems fair. Alright, he's a Mage Warlock, which is one of the combinations I said in my video that I didn't like. Yeah. Welcome everyone from Beneficial Vanilla's channel. Thanks for the raid. How's everyone doing? And I give one. Shout out to Beneficial Vanilla. He also streams Arena, so y'all should check him out. Yeah. I was thinking, like, if this combination works, it would be better as an aggro deck. You want to play aggro, not control. This guy's playing super aggro too, so then it probably works. I don't know that we can play this. This thing's gonna deal like 9 damage to us. Okay, this is good. We're probably not so scared anymore. He's gonna be off board next turn. Okay, if we do this, we can temple next turn. Or you can get a cute little spell wing. Oh, he's killing it too, nice. Great. We're gonna do temple, right? You get a 12-1 priest lock, and then you got a druid priest. Nice, nice. Yeah, this is my first priest lock, I think. It seems like it should be a good combo. We didn't get any healing in this deck, but I mean, obviously, we're doing... Oh, I never did that. We're doing pretty well so far, so... We'll see how it goes. He doesn't have ping. We could just Luminance this. Although we have the two best Luminance targets in our deck coming up. It's probably fine. Ugh. Maybe he's death. I don't think we need this. Kind of the greed option, but like he shouldn't. Okay, well if he plays Shavara, we're kind of screwed. And Shavara would be the worst thing that could happen to us. Then we'd be deathing a Shavara, or we'd probably just ignore it. I don't know. It is a good Lumi, but just for the Divine Shield, but then we're also not... We're only putting out a 3-1, which is not the greatest anyway. He's not really an aggro deck. He just drew all of his curve, it looks like. Huh. Now we're behind in value. We could try to greed out this Luminance. Obviously, like, if you Luminance, you're only trading into a 2/3. You probably need to kill the spell damage, so it's pretty good, obviously, right? But we could like taunt up and just hope this doesn't die. It probably won't die. Unless he Twin Tyrants it. Oh, he's gonna Twin Tyrant it. I've done this enough times now where I just do like the natural play and then I get Twin Tyranted, and then I'm like, you know, I should probably play around Twin Tyrant, huh? Really bad, yeah. Twin Tyrant makes the play really, really bad. Yeah, that's like lose the game bad. We'll do this. The problem we have here is he's gonna 1000% smork us now, if he has the ability to. But we do have an untargetable taunt still. Saving the untargetable taunt until we actually need it might be good also. I like the smork play. Oh god. Oh, it's okay. We can steal that. I kind of want the taunt because I feel like the way we lose this game is by just randomly dying right now. I'm gonna keep this unpopped also to try to play around like a flame strike type thing. I don't think we need it on board right now, actually. He might have been trying to pop this, and okay. It was like either this or Flame Strike. Yeah, he's forced to kill that. That's really nice for us. And then we might just take this trade and play this stuff. It seems fine. Yeah, I think I mean, he hasn't polymorphed to this thing, so he probably doesn't have it, but he might have, he could have like a Brittle Bone or something that he might not have, you know, some kind of removal that isn't the silence that he wouldn't have wanted to use on this. I'm gonna stop thinking about combustion. There's no way to position around combustion right now. There's just, it's not. Don't even try. This is the best I think we can do. It's kind of sexy. Combustion's here. He has to kill the heal, so he's feels a little safer. And then we just keep tempoing stuff. Ugh. Flame Strike is nasty.
What a tragedy! Better write this down.
I mean, he needs a ping also, kind of. He can like trade here, Flame Strike. If he has a ping, it's a full clear. I don't think he's sitting on a ping. Just a million taunts. It's fine. Is this lethal? No. Is there anything we can tap for that would give us lethal? Probably not. Scorpion is lethal. No, it's not. Don't think we can get lethal. We'll probably still do the Shadow Flame. In which case we're tapping. Damn it. Why you know one card earlier? Easy clap. Hunter Mage.
Let the hunt begin.
The light shall bring victory.
This Thrasher is probably better against a Hunter Mage than it is against a Hunter. It's probably the class that feels the most different without its hero power has got to be Hunter, right? Just like you're playing a completely different game because you don't have that hero power. I'm surprised you don't see it very often. I feel like you don't see many people pick the Hunter hero power. But almost all the people I've seen pick the Hunter hero power were priests. Just kind of interesting.
These stones shall break your bones.
If you have like a 2-drop in hand, you can consider pushing the face damage this turn, but we're gonna play this probably, so.
I wonder.
I just take that trade. That's well. Yeah, we're gonna play that actually. It's kind of weird. We kind of need to pressure him, but also like going face doesn't seem
Especially, we're gonna heal him for 5, right? Like, is going face even helpful? Probably not. I think we don't. You know, it's only 1 net. It's only a gain of 1 net damage. If you feel like you're the aggro, you don't care. You just want to deal the damage because it's a positive trade. But I don't know that it is a positive trade right now. He's played a Raven, which, you know, pushes him towards the control a bit. But I don't know.
I wonder.
Okay. Play this, you definitely have to trade because otherwise he can just kill this thing. I was thinking about doing 1 in 4. I think this is fine. My problem is if he does have like Flame Strike, I have an issue. With him playing this weapon, I would have liked to have gone face last turn. Oh well. Yeah, this guy is like full greed, it looks like. He didn't play a dragon, so he's losing his Stormhammer, so that's really good.
What a tragedy!
Yeah, it would have been really nice for him to have 4 less health. He might have done a more tempo aggressive play if he had 4 less health though. It might actually be better. Might actually work out better, I mean. If he's holding back. We don't know that he is. We just have to see what happens here. It's fine. Okay, so we can go 1 in 4, we can go like 2 in 3. Taunt seems pretty annoying for him right now. Also, if you do the other play, Flame Strike is a full clear. This way it's not quite a full clear. Yeah, it's low. I mean, he does heal a bunch. I'd be kind of shocked if he's sitting on a Flame Strike. Certainly could be. Maybe with this on board though, like we kind of lose value anyway. It would have been a good turn to tap instead of playing one of these. probably. Yeah, I probably should have tapped instead of one of these. It sets up lethal though if he doesn't have any interaction. It could make the difference. We just need him to die right now. Alright. And I think he would have flame struck last turn, so. The worst case scenario would be like you don't tempo as hard and then they play like power creation into taunts or something and then you just don't quite have enough power. Priest Mage. Reminds me of killing them with a zombie chow. Yeah, Shade Quill. Happens a lot with Shade Quill too, honestly. I want this one. I mean, it depends. You can play this on 2, or you can like take this and tap. We do kind of need to tap, actually. So we have no plays right now. I mean, we get one play, but then on turn 3 we don't even have a play. So we're just going to be tapping on turn 3. We've acquired a play. Was our next draw, so we would have... Guess we would have drawn it anyway, but...
It's time for a little blood.
I have bad news for you, Mr. Thrasher. I think you are going to die to a Mani Berserker. I mean, he might double trade. He probably won't. He might. If he double trades, we're gonna do this. I guess either way, we're gonna do this. If he tries to go face, we can punish him. I mean, actually, I don't even know if that's good. Kind of awkward, actually.
You've got me fired up.
Is it cold in the shadows?
Looks like a rust dude. Because the other play would be like Luminance and 2-drop. He has a 1/1 on board. It's not like it even forces him to ping. Not the worst thing ever, I guess, but I don't know. It seems fine. I like it partially because it sets up, he's likely to have a 4-2, and then it just sets up our lackey really nice. Hey Lemon Pie, how you doing? Between these two. I guess it's an okay turn to Mana Wraith. If you play the Mana Wraith behind a taunt, it basically makes it so he can't play a 6-drop now, so we're denying his Skystalker turn. Like if you played it into his 8, you also deny his wow, what a god. Then you would also deny his like his Proto Drake turn or something like that, right?
We will hold the black.
We're doing the cheers thing. Cheers.
We will hold the Black Temple.
If you play the Voidwalker, all you do is you give him a 6/9. Nice. But yeah, doesn't really help you very much. Alright, we just wait 2 turns and then we. Oh god. Come on, pre-hit, I dare you. Nice. We can triple trade. Yes. Just looking over, like, I don't think there's really anything we could do with Shadow Flame. This is what I was saying, like, when I picked the Shadow Flame, I was like, it might be a little awkward in this deck to actually have, like, the appropriate target for it. Don't think that really changes anything.
Weld it down.
I
Lock it
dare you.
I guess instead of this, I could have done both of these. It would mean, like, if he has, like, a Flame Strike, he doesn't get to, like, you know, kill you. But if he Flame Strikes and goes phase, then we get to Mind Control in 8/8, so it might be okay. We might also get Pyroblasted and immediately die, but, you know, there's that. If he trades, we can kill it off. If he doesn't trade, we can Mind Control it. Either way, we're pretty happy.
We must cleanse the sunlight.
Nice. Oh shit, well now we're dead, but... we are now dead to Pyro, but, you know, maybe it doesn't have it. Don't you dare. We would have died to Pyro anyway, we have no healing at all. We are negative on the Pyro.
You'll throw to me up here.
People stop doing this today? I need you guys to chill out on the Infinite Azure Explorer train. The most aggressive play we can do... Oh no, we can't Shadow Flame and play the Dragon. So we probably do use the... The problem I have with using the Broom is that... The problem is the Broom is better for getting through a Giant Taunt. I don't think he's actually sitting on a Giant Taunt. He might be. I don't know. We don't have that hard of a read on it one way or the other, honestly.
Not too quickly.
Your feeble magic amuses me. Dispel.
I think we'll just do the push a million damage play and hope for the best. We deactivate this, which means we can't. It doesn't do as much face damage anymore, but... If you want to play around Flame Strike, you have to trade here, but I just want to push damage right now. No Flame Strike. Not like this. Okay. He whiffed one. Alright. A dragon would be lethal. We have one dragon in the deck. What is he? He's the odds of us dying from life tapping are really low. I think we'll do it. That was completely not worth it. I'll take a, what is the card we least want in our entire deck for 300, Alec?
What a tragedy! Better write this down.
Yeah, I mean, because it's like, the most likely way we would die would be like Frostbolt Fireball or something like that. But then we die anyway.
I have trained for days.
Wide Taunts is not... Oh shit. Okay, that might help. Still don't think that... Yeah, no, that doesn't even come close.
Put it on paper.
Easy collect. You guys didn't think Shadow Flame was a smart card, did you? You guys didn't know. You guys didn't know. Yeah, that was a good one. Quite a good one.
Anduin versus Tyrande.
Priest Shaman? Oh god.
Give me strength.
The light shall bring
This
victory.
guy's gonna have like 7 tidal waves. There's no way in hell this guy isn't like a hyper control deck. We've done a pretty good job with this deck of just having just enough pressure to kill the control deck. I don't know. Priest Shaman can just do some things though, and we're missing all of our early curve. Not good. I just got gifted a sub to a Phasmophobia streamer. Nice. Or he's probably a variety streamer, but I just won't follow him for Phasmophobia. I'm very much not a horror game person, but I don't know, I really like Phasmophobia. I haven't started playing it myself yet, I just watch it right now. But it seems really interesting. Okay, I guess that was the second best draw on our deck. Spell or damage? Generally, probably. We are a priest. Spells are really good. Alright, we'll take the spell. Alright, can you chill out with the cable rats, please, sir? Yeah. Guys, definitely a control deck. We probably want to kill the cable rats just in case he has the evolve weapon. Yeah, we're in... It doesn't look like we're in that bad a shape, but I think we're in really, really bad shape right now. This is just like the perfect Rusted Raider, right? Temple Enforcer is okay, but this is like what Rusted Raider was born for. I think we kind of have to go face. Also, we have the 1/4 in the way of these. That really sucked. We want like a Mortal Coil here. Nova. We had a Holy Nova. We could go Inner Fire Scorpion. That's like really aggressive though. Probably too aggressive. Might just take a Holy Nova. Can I just take a Holy Nova? And then it might be better to just play Temple Enforcer than Scorpid. They're effectively the same thing. Either one is like this is actually better. I think it's actually just better. Here's where we die to like Bloodlust, double Lightning Bolt. Yeah, it's actually lethal. I think where the aggro, it doesn't, I mean, he has a lot of pressure on his board too, but I don't think, it just doesn't feel right to trade right now. I think we need to at least scare him.
I wonder.
It's also partially, it partially does bait him to try to use a Hex so that we can play the Vanguard. That would be pretty bad still, I guess. Yikes. That is a punish I didn't think about. That's okay, we can do Luminance. We can kind of like punish his punish, so to speak, so it's kind of okay. We could Nova too. I think this is fine though. We got punished, we had a counter for his punish. Yeah, works. Grave Rune's a fishy flyer? Oh god. Playing right into Holy Nova though.
You've got me fired up. Now we're cooking.
This card's kind of useless when he has a bunch of 4-mana rushes.
What is illumined?
Unless we keep the taunt healthy. This is where, like, if you had a Twin Tyrant, you'd win the game immediately. Surprised you actually hero powered one. Because I felt like so far like he's had the deck where like, you know, he just doesn't ever hero power. Because it doesn't matter if you have the worst hero power in the game if you literally never hero power, right? Because your deck just like fills all your mana and keeps discovering shit. That's like what his deck is clearly meant to do. I almost feel like we need an answer here. I guess we'll take the powered feast here. Having to pass the soul mirror. But the soul mirror isn't really in our game plan right now. Two of us can play that card. So he has the option, he can double flyer, he kills our 5/2 and the taunt. And that's gonna be his whole turn probably. Yikes. Or he can kill it for 2 mana instead of 8. That works too. He has another Phaseless Corruptor, Jesus Christ. I feel like the Delinquent is better than the Saboteur right now. This guy is like the fucking perfect deck, actually. Okay, well, no. Never mind. He probably has a mind control himself, though, but I mean, I guess we're gonna have to do it.
It is finished. You win.
Or not. Why? Why did he do that? He wasn't even under that much pressure. Why did he do that? I guess he had like absolutely no answer left for the 4/10. We'll take it, I guess. I don't even know what small dose baby aspirin is. I think we'll keep this dude. What's with the Sag face? Yeah, I guess you'd say we have a decent run going right now. It's decent. Shaman Rogue, now that's a hero combination I like. We'll probably coin this if we don't draw a 3-drop.
Blood and plunder.
Okay. Rip Voidwalker.
Next stop, ground floor.
Alright, see you later, Lemon Pie. I'm sure you will. Oh my god. I'm sure you will. If we gift Illuminance the barrel, what happens? It's okay, we can just luminance our own guy, right? We luminance the 3/5, I guess, keep it alive. What happens if you luminance the barrel?
I must consider.
Oh yeah, we could kill the barrel. That's true. It's probably better. I'm just thinking, like, what happens if you luminate? Yeah, that's probably not good. Yeah, we could just kill the barrel. Yeah. Wait, this is a summon. That doesn't work, right? I don't know. Either way, we'll do that, so I guess it makes sense. We'll do it either way, but it's a summon, so I think it does work. Yeah, it's definitely right to kill it. You definitely don't just stall. Yeah, this is a way better board than the other way. You saw me on Arena HS a minute ago? Nice. What did I do? I haven't been there for a little bit. You never want to call it too early in this meta, but like, well, he has Shaman, so Shaman has comeback potential, but... Wait, I just realized that was a drafted depth charge. I thought that was just like randomly created off of something. That was drafted. Huh. Thought yourself maybe see if I'm live. Yeah. You're lucky because I took the last 2 days off making my arena guide, my dual class arena guide, and which is on YouTube now, by the way. And yeah, just got on a little bit ago. This guy has 2 Dread Corsairs. Wow. Initiation, the 3/3 actually isn't that bad. If you Scorpion, you kind of have to like full trade, which I don't love. Oh, was the Turlan comment? I don't know. Like, Reddit is so weird. Like, that got like 150 upvotes, right? Like, of all the comments I made on Reddit, like, that's the one that gets like 150 upvotes? Like, really? I'm gonna do this. Yeah, that one got 150 upvotes. Like, it was like the dumbest. No, it wasn't dumb, but it was just like, it wasn't like anything amazing. I just said literally, Turleon is an amazing card.
I hear you got a problem.
You've had a single word hit 700. I have also had some shitposty comments do pretty well, because that is the way to master Reddit, right? Is you just have to be witty, right? You don't have to be. If you try too hard, you know, if you make your comment long and stuff, people don't read it. But you just say like something that people agree with, and everyone upvotes it, right? So that's how you do it on Reddit. If you want to farm karma, just be short and witty and be the first person to say something that everyone's thinking, right? That's all you have to do.
Nature speaks for you.
I think we have a problem, chat. Oh, okay, that's actually not that bad. If he had like an Abyss with this, it would have been really bad. We can Shadow Flame a Broom. We can go for the lethal if we like Scorpid and Shadow Flame. Really bad if it gets counterspelled though. It'd be really bad if it got counterspelled. Oh wait, we can just go Thrasher, Broom, Scorpid, that's just better. Makes it so if it just happened to be vaporized, you can also kill this instead of committing this phase, so it'd be better. Oh, easy clap. And don't forget to like and subscribe, people watching on YouTube. Yeah. Nice, nice. Mage Warlock was a good combination, it turned out. Yeah, I should have put this in the video. Did I put this in the video? I don't remember. Maybe I should have. I don't remember if I did. I think I did. I think I did, actually. I mentioned how good Brillbone Destroyer is. We actually skipped a Brillbone Destroyer in this draft. That's the funny thing. Oh, worked out. That Vilefiend did way more than that Brillbone would have done. We picked an Imprisoned Vilefiend over Brillbone. And yeah, that decision, that single draft decision probably won us, like, we might have still gotten 12, I don't know. I bet we wouldn't have even hit 12 though, honestly. We probably would have gone like 10 or something. But, so that decision was the difference between like a 12-0 and a 10, I bet. I'm a StarCraft caster. I was back in the day. Back in like 2013. I used to cast with Wardy, who is very big now. He's like the big. No, he's not the biggest caster, but he's like one of the big ones now. StarCraft 2, yeah.